One more Rockies note. Arenado, Grantland says Nolan Arenado will not even be in the...
when I sent that to you, before you get into it?
I was a little surprised that Arenado was not in the top 10, but we know why.
Grantland picked its top 10.
It's award winners
and I sent it to you
for the
this morning,
offseason, yeah.
And they had 3 or 4 pitchers in there, which you got to put those pitchers, even if they don't win it, and
to get MVP votes.
Yeah, they're going to get MVP.
How do you not give Arrieta MVP votes? How do you not give Greinke or Kershaw MVP votes?
Yeah.
I mean, but
I just want people to get prepared. I know they watch Root Sports, and Root Sports will tell you that Arenado's going to be the MVP, as they tell you that, forgive me, your good friend Todd is going to get in the Hall of Fame. He's not going to get in the Hall of Fame. We can be homers to a point, and you and I both love Todd Helton, but he's going to have a virtually impossible time.
I agree with that.
And why? Yeah. Same reason Arenado's not going to get votes. They played in Colorado. People around the country, it could be wrong, but go around and just hurt all those people, because the voters around the country think Coors Field is an aberration in baseball and should be done away with. If they didn't like coming to Lodo and covering games out here and being in Colorado and going up to the mountains of Vail after a series over, those media people would want Denver to go away from baseball.
But in a lot of respects, it's a misleading, it's a fallacious argument when it comes to Arenado. He hit more home runs on the road than he hit at home this year.
But I deal in honesty.
RBIs.
And the honesty is that people don't get it. They don't get it. They see Arenado play. They don't get to see the Rockies on national TV. You get to see them on local TV. A guy in Boston, forget that. A guy in St. Louis sees Arenado for 3 games a year.
Right.
Or maybe 6, I don't know what it might be. And he makes 3 or 4 good plays. Yeah, Gold Glove. Vote him for the Gold Glove. They see him hit 1 home run, but they also see a garbage team over and over again. They're not going to pick him by MVP. Larry Walker got it one year because his numbers were just so over the top that you couldn't.
Right. You couldn't ignore him.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are going to look at Nolan as a Coors creation still, which just blows my mind. And here's the other thing: nobody ever counts fielding. He is such an incredible fielder. Drew Goodman says it on the telecast every night. He says, just when I think I can't see anything better, he comes up with yet another player to every game.
But all of you people see him on a daily basis.
Right.
I say it again, they don't. MVPs don't include fielding. Voters will say, oh, well, that's for Gold Gloves. I'm voting for the MVP, a guy that's had a monster year. He's had a monster year in 2 of the 3 major categories, but now you've got so many other WAR and, Harper had all of that, and so now everybody wants to come up with a new evaluation of baseball. They want to be the new Moneyball. They want somebody to write a book about them. And so what's happened to this generation, forgive me for being no, is, oh, yeah, well, I saw one yesterday. Clayton Kershaw should be the Cy Young because of DER.
DRA.
DRA.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I said, what? What's DRA?
Well, that's somebody came up with somewhere
crazy.
And said, forget ERA, it's DRA. I still don't know what that means.
A lot of formulas. Have you been to the Celtic lately?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I played golf in the Celtic Golf Tournament, raised a lot of money. Not I didn't, but raised a lot of money. This portion of the big stuff is presented by the Celtic Tavern. And if you haven't been there, I say this now, it's a good time to go. It's crowded all the time when the Rockies are in town. And now you can go there and not have to deal with those crazies that are coming in to use the bathroom,
the traffic,
and then leaving
in the street or the foot traffic.
I've been in there. But it's really a great place for the food. Think about an Irish-Scottish pub, a great fish and chips and shepherd's pie, but a great burger. They have great steaks, and people don't even talk about that. Incredible number of Irish whiskeys if you want to have some fun. I was not an Irish whiskey person until I went to the Celtic, and I started tasting it, and I went, wow. And they have tastings of tequila and that they do, where they'll have a tequila night or an Irish whiskey night. You go bowling there. Did you know that?
No, what do they have? One of those short bowling alleys?
No, they have a 1-lane bowling alley.
Like a regular length bowling alley with the big balls and all that stuff? Oh, didn't know that. All right, I'll go there. I'll eat fish and chips, and then I'll bowl.